Transcommunication, the new Paraboom. What only a few, mostly older people discovered 20 to 25 years ago, only sparsely represented in organized form in 2 to 3 clubs in Germany, has now almost mutated into a leisure sport for young people. In the past, dealing with the hereafter was hardly socially acceptable, and there were hardly any spiritistic circles in public. The recordings took place privately in living rooms. I think the advent of the internet created a significant spread. Unfortunately, the spiritual component has also been increasingly pushed aside by technology. This created a new field of activity for those interested in technology, which made the topic interesting for young people in particular, but whether it helps to explain the phenomenon remains an open question. Although it is possible to elicit values from physical variables with all kinds of measuring devices, and to make something visible with video and thermal imaging cameras, the phenomenon remains essentially hidden. The spirit box and other sound-producing, homemade devices can only make individual words or fragmentary sentences audible, so the investigators usually speculate about their meaning. From time to time, of course, spooky scenes also happen during these investigations, which, however, find justifiable expression in the buildings with often conflicting pasts, mostly old and dilapidated and abandoned anyway. In addition, there are many aspects of parapsychology and telekinesis that have not yet been scientifically examined. I have already said that the means used by science are not necessarily suitable in terms of their tools to get an answer to paranormal events. Measuring physical deviations alone does not lead to the solution of the question of life after death and, related to this, all overarching topics such as reincarnation, near death, after death, other dimensions, etc. Dealing with the topic of transcommunication must also include all psychological aspects, and one must not make the mistake again of leaving the field to technology alone, since this only limits, I call it clues, for answers can give and the solution is rather to be sought in spiritual fields. Hartmut Alt